So I would say I've always had an interesting relationship with choice. You know, I'd call it kind of like this love-hate thing where it's like, it's really easy to acknowledge that my choices create the great things that show up in life, but also to acknowledge that the choices I made created the not so great things and also the destructive things in my life has been this interesting journey for me, and especially recently, in a journey that's been much more vulnerable with myself in looking at the choices that I've made and what they've created. But I had a conversation recently that really helped me with this. It was a conversation with Dr. Dane here on a live where I'd made some destructive choices last year, and I was just stuck in it. I was stuck in the, how could I have made that? How could I have chosen that? And he said, hey, what if you didn't fail? And what if you chose that exactly the way you needed to get to where you are today? I say that because I wonder how many of the choices that you've made that you're still in judgment of, or maybe haven't acknowledged that you actually made that choice, are actually the choices that, if you were willing to acknowledge it, could be the gift and could be the awareness that could actually allow you to rocket forward from here, could actually allow you to know that you have known all along and you have made the choices all along. What if there was nothing wrong with any of them? And what if there was no such thing as wrongness or rightness with choices anymore? But what if you had a universe available to choose from? A universe of choice. And you know, one of the things that really fascinated me with choice, and still does, I'd be like, well, but if I could make a different choice, why wouldn't I just make it? Well, what if it wasn't why you wouldn't make it? What if it was, what's it going to take for me to actually choose something different here? What's it going to take for me to actually be something different here? And what would it be like if your past did not determine the choice for your future? So I have a 3-month kind of deep dive into this topic because it's a big one on choice. It's called Choice. What if your past no longer determined the choice for your future? And what I would love to explore here is really the space from which is true for you, the space from which you actually have available to choose from, and actually getting a lot clearer on the life and living that you'd like to create. A lot clearer on the choices that you could make to create that. So if that sounds like an adventure to you, check it out, come play, and let's have you create the life, the living, and be the you that you actually came here to be.